Hi, I'm John Wooding from VetGecko, and tonight I'd like to have a chat to you about selling training online. Our product set includes websites, smartphone enrollment, and also iPad and tablet enrollment. The company's been together as a core for 14 years, and our background includes search engine optimization, web development, and e-commerce, and we've had clients and done projects, large and small, all over the world. Our vet experience goes back 6 years, and we started with VetTrack, which is the #1 training management software in Australia. We launched our vet product sets in the third quarter of 2009. In order to understand what I'm about to tell you later, we need to put it into context in terms of what is actually happening out there on the internet in Australia. According to the World Bank, in 2009, 72% of Australians had internet access, including, according to Nielsen Forrester in 2010, it's 80.1, and it's still growing quite quickly. A staggering number is the amount of mobiles in Australia. 111% of people have a mobile cellular connection. And I haven't looked too deeply into this data, but it sounds to me like that's mobile phones, iPads, and also other wireless dongle devices, which have grown quite dramatically in the last period. According to CCI, 50% of Australians search the internet for something to buy at least once a week. Other commentators suggest that the online economy is booming for many people, with revenues increasing by up to 40% last year. Our numbers are much, much higher than that. According to government statistics, non-mobile internet access has reached 10.9 million subscribers in Australia, 14.8% growth. Not bad. 95% of these are connected by a broadband. Most of the time people have much faster access at home than they do at the office, because businesses seem to have the same sort of connection as home users. Non-phone mobile internet has 4.8 million subscribers, but here's the staggering point. There are more dongles and iPads and tablets than there are DSL connections, and that's a growth of 25%. I like these statistics. I think they really tell us where we're all going. We're going online and we're going mobile. 50% of Australians are using the internet through mobile devices. We probably thought that was the case. Most of us didn't realise that it was as high as 35% of us are smartphone users. And I was a little surprised that only 8% of us use iPads and tablets. Put that in context though, trebling it by the end of this year to 24%, that really is dramatic growth. It all comes down to money though, doesn't it? In 2010, 27 billion seemed like a big number, but we've increased that by a little over 10% in 2011, and that 2013 number looks quite radical. It seems to suggest we could be looking for about a 12 to 15% increase in revenue for online sales next year. What we also are told from Forrester Nielsen is that approximately 9 million Australians have now experienced online shopping. And this is really crucial, this one. The average internet user has purchased 9.7 items in the last 6 months. On a separate note, I wonder how much of that is overseas, lost to the retail sector. Very interesting. We just might talk about us for a little moment. We launched our product set effectively at the beginning of 2010 with one product, 20 features, and our training sales for that January were well under $2,000. But by year end, our sales had gone all the way up to $1 million. In 2011, I would say we've just started. 8 products, 15 add-ons, 300 features, an average of $190,000 in cash sales per month this year. And by the year end, we will have sold $4 million worth of in training when you take into consideration the funded component. That really is a 400% growth in a year. And here's the thing, that's not even the big news. This is the big news. Our RTOs receive on average just under 72% of their enrolments online. And this is after 6 months. It takes a while to settle in, but that's a huge number. We know that when students enroll themselves, and it's integrated with the training software, it slashes admin costs. The work is already done. We know that if they pay by credit card, it improves your cash flow. You've got your payment up front. You don't have to chase it. Effectively, your website gives you 24/7 customer service. You make money while you sleep. And because our background is in search engine optimization, and the product that we have used for more than a decade is the core of our vet product set, it means that a lot of the SEO features and functionality are already built in at no extra charge, and it makes the whole thing a lot easier and more effective. But what does 71.86% mean? Does it represent a massive increase in sales? Perhaps. Does it mean a dramatic decrease in administration? That's probably true too. We actually believe it's both. So when you sell training online, the interesting thing is, are you actually ahead of the game, or is it a new game? We like to say VetGecko vet products compatible with 80.1% of Australians with internet access. So if you'd like to be ahead of the game with your RTO and explore the options with us, then give us a call or send us an email. The number's on the screen. Look forward to talking to you again sometime and hopefully helping you get ahead of the game. Thanks.